or something
Yeah.
and got hit by the piercing, when you're right, the best option was probably just accept your fate, going to the corner and find the gap, you know, afterwards.
Yeah, and it feels bad. And like when you have lost to it a lot up until that point, you're like, no, fam, like I know it's what I have to do, but I'm losing. Like I need to do something else. Like it really is. It's tough playing against stuff like that.
Yeah, but here we go. Pepperysplash been making the adjustments all day. Did go down to Umisho 3-1 on the winners finals. Let's see if Pepperysplash can make the, actually that was winners semis that happened. Let's see if Pepperysplash can make the adjustment here in grand finals. Obviously coming from the losers bracket, has to win 2 sets, but Umisho just needs to win 1 set. And the way Umisho has been playing, could be a quick one.
And what a scenario that post burst was. Like they both just looked at each other for a while. Peppery showing so much respect, and then Umisho, as soon as they see that Peppery wasn't gonna make a move, like the dash speed on Happy Chaos is good, but the 2K range, the 2S range, like it just dominates and commands so much respect that the character just gets to run full screen at you.
Now here we go. Good pressure now for Pepperysplash. We've seen how strong this is. Okay, gets the throw, and yeah, you can't tech that because Umisho's been pretty good at teching throws, but that's a command throw. So if you predict that, you got to jump or backdash or something. And look at this, Pepperysplash getting the opening. We've talked about how good Umisho's defense has been, but Pepperysplash opening him up this time.
Yeah, and Zato's one of those characters that like your defense can be good, but eventually you're gonna give into something. Even with the big mix on jump D, not working on Happy Chaos. Right there, Umisho, I'm not sure, just resigned to their own fate. End up going to the next round.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the whole Marvel situation, right? You can block well for a while, but eventually they'll open you up. And, you know, even though we said sometimes that's what you have to rely on because you just have to start blocking and finding the gap. It is not an easy thing. We totally understand.
Oh, yeah.
But here he found the gap. Got the 2S counter hit. Here we go. Oh, messes up the combo so he doesn't get the full corner carry.
Yeah, and it was going with an unsummon route, trying to keep some Eddie meter alive. Oh, but I end up costing him Umisho.
Super. He got it just then. No, he never got the super.
Yeah.
He was like 2 pixels away.
Just barely 50% tension. Oh, the 1 bullet is all they needed to their name. Snipes out Pepperysplash's Zato, reloads immediately for that follow-up shot. That's all you need. 1 in the chamber, that's it.
You're feeling lucky, punk.
No,
oh,
definitely never against that. Don't play Russian roulette with Happy Chaos, bro.
Dude, man, so there you go, Umisho taking game number 1. Very close one, though. So let's see if Pepperysplash, I mean, like I said, been making comebacks this whole entire time, and I feel like that set against SQ was the only time we've seen Pepperysplash win the first game of a set all day, and this is like the 5th time we've seen Pepperysplash on stream. So again, a loss is definitely not something that's gonna bring him down. Like the dash up 2H counter hit. Oh.
I mean, they're working out. It seems like it's exposing some of these defensive fuzzy timings on his opponents. So not the worst thing in the world. You see, Umisho actually instant blocked that. Probably could have challenged, but respecting the fact that Zato could have filled that gap, so didn't want to press the button into it. Nice job.
Yes.
Good, smart usage of the OS right there because the damage was going to kill afterwards anyway.
Right. So Pepperysplash taking round number 1, and again, just had the pressure. That positive meter bonus gave him so much meter for the RCs at the end. Oh, okay, there's the burst from Umisho, which is actually not a bad situation for Pepperysplash. Even though he got pushed full screen away. Never mind, here comes Umisho. Turns out that burst worked really well. Look out for the fuzzy. And yep, Pepperysplash blocked it.
Blasi, you see, Peppery was trying to FT away too, but Umisho really didn't get pushed back a lot distance. And yeah, see, Umisho, the one time they do challenge the Piers, canceled into the drill, punished for it.
Man, he tried to challenge, and the drills caught him, and as soon as he did that, Pepperysplash had the full corner carry into the regular throw. Not even going to go for the command throw, knowing the regular would kill. Smart decision right there. Harder to punish the regular throw on whiff than the command throw. And there you go. Pepperysplash coming right back. And again, that's only the 3rd game we've seen Umisho lose this entire tournament. And one of the only other ones was by Pepperysplash. So there you go.
Yeah, this character.
Pepperysplash has a 200% more wins against Umisho than the next person.
Yeah, we've seen in the corner this character's defense, despite how good Umisho is, definitely susceptible to getting opened up by Eddie. And we've seen Umisho even apply some of those things. That's definitely like trying to catch like jump timings and whatnot. That 2H right there for sure.
Okay, and this is it again. The corner.
The old school. Sometimes all you need is the close essence of Duster 2D. Sometimes.
Yeah, and like I said, the craziest thing about this right now is we talked about how good Umisho's defense is, and I've seen him defend. I've seen them. Defend very, very well against some of these mix-up characters. But Pepperysplash has been able to be tricky enough that even Umisho's defense hasn't been strong enough to hold off.
Yeah, this is definitely some wild stuff from Peppery. He's pretty much converting any offensive opportunity he gets. He's been really making the most of it. But right now, Umisho getting the most out of their hits as they're used to doing. YRC gets some defense. Actually, 2S does clip them for a second. Pierce actually gets rid of the curse as well. Tries to swing with the 2S, but immediately pulls out afterwards. However, the curse ball actually does get hit by that 2S startup.
Dude, the way that Pepperysplash has been finding the distances and the ranges to just tipper all these hits on Umisho has been so clutch.
Most definitely. Oh, and then Umisho. Slump life, yes, into the tick throw setup. We'll try for the delay that time with Peppery blocking it out. Still, though, a blocking.
Yeah, you just let this one go. Let this one go. Save that burst for the next round. Oh, man.
These characters' corner game, bro. You talked about it. Like, this is really the I want to call it the unholy trinity of corner game.
Yeah, basically these three characters here, they get you in the corner, and it's just like, I hate life right now. Oh, there's the RC to save himself. He tried to go in for another throw, it looked like, but that allowed Umisho to get out. But again, stages aren't that big in this game. Very quickly back into the other corner. What an air throw by Pepperysplash! Oh!
Actually did get the low after the first jump S, and then the air throw again from Peppery as the scramble initiated. Umisho tried to take the disguise to escape, but nowhere to be found.
The reset! Is that reset?
Oh,
or
no,
have they
2-1.
updated
That's 2-1.
Oh, okay.
That's 2-1, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
these guys update the numbers way too fast. Production, you gotta slow down on that, man. You gotta slow down. I looked up and saw 1-2, was expecting that to go to the 3, but
Yeah,
okay,
no, not just
okay.
yet, yeah. So they instantly hit us with the update. Want to make sure everybody knows score is correct. But yeah, we see now. Like, I'm pretty sure the first time Peppery jumped in, he used jump K and he tried to do jump D afterwards, and Umisho was able to duck it because we talked about like the jump D hurt box thing.
Yeah.
But I think if you jump in with the jump H or jump S, it's enough box stun to not let them duck. So that's, I think, why Umisho ended up getting hit by that jump S in the 2K. I think they were looking for the jump D after.
And yeah, just to respond to Smoothgrass in chat, I even talked about this last week. This is a game where you're going to see a ton of perfects, and you can never let that get to you. It's just going to happen all over the place because of how offensive and how crazy some of these characters are.
With the Eddie footsies, that was pretty sick from Peppery. Avoided a whip punch with a 5P, a 2P.
Caught him with the tap dust. The super, Zato, dead. Zato is dead, yeah.
Oh, you believe? Okay. I thought he was dead too, James. Don't worry.
I lied. Okay. This is why I should never ask. I should never predict.
Yeah, I wonder if Peppery trying to throw right there, maybe? No. Early burst from Umisho trying to maintain the neutral control. Ooh, try to whip out the 236S, but Peppery backdashing, avoiding that. Oh, and you see the overhead the second time on the jump D. Right. Umisho getting exposed.
Okay, Sword gets the guaranteed, quote, guaranteed piercing here. Yep, the 2S to cover the gap into the drill, cover the whiff with the frog, gonna get the wall splat, and Pepperysplash is at reset point.
I feel bad when that happens to every character except for Happy Chaos, because he whiffs buttons and then shoots at me, so whatever.
Right,
bro.
yeah.
It's all fair game.
How does it feel? How does it feel, man?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Pepperysplash was the one that got knocked through the door, knocked through the wall, but got the advantage just by starting with an instant piercing after the transition. And here we go. The corner YRC going to help Umisho. The delay on the 2D is going to get the counter hit and allow Umisho. Oh, never mind. Oh,
yeah, can't convert from anything there. Maybe a raw Pearson could have got something out. Watch out for the YRC, but Umisho knows already used it last time. Wow, the BRC lands into a command throw though. Pepperysplash trying to buy some time to get back to the Eddie meter, but he couldn't find it. Umisho clashed and then won the sequence afterward to tie the set up.
Woo, here we go. This first set, this is the game, right? This is either going to be the tournament win for Umisho or the reset for Pepperysplash. This is the difference between $300 and $150 here for this tournament as we head ourselves into CEO this weekend. That'll be exciting. But again, this is a great appetizer for everybody here who love their Guilty Gear Strive action.
Yes, most definitely. This is definitely a great way to kick off a great weekend of Guilty Gear Strive. Great instant block right there from Pepperysplash, able to maintain that distance to get the throw punish. Now we're in the corner again. Yeah, you see these 2Hs, these media attempts trying to get people jumping out. That is such a long distance cross-up button, and they get the full combo because of the shots after.
Drops the combo there, but still has the corner position. Does get the burst out of Pepperysplash. Pepperysplash a little outside of range for a lot of stuff, but does get the pickup and gets the burst out of Umisho now.
I can't believe that second hit of Frog connected. Usually a whiff from that range, but
right.
It was the chosen one. That's one of those only Pepperysplash things. Oh, the YRC! It got disjointed. Get smoked, bro. That sucks.
Trying to stay alive, trying to block. Oh god, yeah. It's just he can shoot you at any time. I mean, those H gunshots can kill you by chip damage, right? Or does that count as a normal now that I think about it?
Oh, the H gunshots? I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Okay, because obviously the steady aim will chip you to death for sure.
This dude, Happy Chaos. What a button that 2S is.
Let him slump. Tries to keep this pressure going. Oh, the 6B gets the knockdown. That's actually really important. Tries to get a side switch, but Umisho finds the opening, puts themselves that much closer to the first place and taking this tournament.
Oh my goodness, and every burst gets baited by the water balloon. The curves fade away. I don't know, Mamba-esque. Just able to turn around and put the curse right in their face, get out of the burst range. Free follow-up punish afterwards. Umisho is just always ready with it every time they see that their opponent has the burst on deck.
And there it is. Umisho is back-to-back champions.